For the assignment that I gave last week when I was not well,
Yes, sir.
I could see only 4 of you have completed. What happened to others? May I know what is the reason? Where didn't you? Sorry, I didn't get you. Thursday முடிச்சியா அப்லோட் பண்ணியா? ஏன் சரி இருக்கட்டும், அட்லீஸ்ட் எங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது அனுப்பிச்சியா? இல்லை ஏன்? Why is there no effort from yours? I'm asking others also. I'm not targeting one person. This is a question to people who have not completed. I have the list of people who have completed. Those who have joined last week, okay, it is fine. I can understand from those people who have joined last week. But what happened to others? Most of you. You want me to call out the names and ask, or you are going to give me an answer? சொல்லு. நீ எதுக்கு வேணாலும் போடா, அடுத்த நாள் என்ன பண்ண? Thursday தான் சரி போனேன், அதுக்கப்புறம் முடிச்சியா? ஏ நீ போ, Thursday போ, ஒரு பிரச்சனையே இல்லை எனக்கு. அந்த பிரச்சனை go. I'm not saying you don't go, but my question is, did you take an effort to do it later? So remember, I've told you twice that there is a test this week, and I've told you about the criticality of this chapter also. Did I say or not? Did I mention it or not? Why do you think I'm sitting and solving all these problems? Can I hear from others? I want to hear from everyone who has not completed. You know the names. I've told those who have joined last week, I'm not going to ask, so you can be fine for this time. But from next chapter onwards, I'm going to ask. Yes. Physics பத்தி சொல்லுங்க. Chemistry paper இருந்ததா? சரி மாத்துறாங்களா? இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு பேட்ச் 2. இப்போ இல்லடா, அப்பயே மாத்திருக்காங்கடா. நான் இன்னைக்கு காலையிலையா? எனக்கு வந்து 2, 5, 6, 7 of them have suppleted before the deadline itself. பத்தி கிடையாது. நான் கேட்டது, I'm asking about the assignment that I gave on 8 when I was not well. I told I'm not well to handle the class, right? I had a severe throat pain that day, but I wanted you to use that time to ensure you will be able to write this test well. ஏன் பண்ணல? What about you? பண்ணியா? Yeah. Why? What is the reason you people have? ஸ்ரீகிருத்தி, உனக்கு என்ன ஆச்சு? பண்ணியா? Yeah. All that we gave was 20 questions, right? Right? Only 20, right? And all were simple also, if I'm not wrong. Mostly that were given were direct application of formula. The ones which are tough, I'm doing it in the class. How will you be able to understand all these things? Can you tell me the reason? I understand you did not do, but why? And this is not going to prolong. சரி, அப்புறம் எப்போ ஃப்ரீயான? சரி, அப்போ சாட்டர்டே ஃப்ரீயா இருந்தியா? சண்டே ஃப்ரீயா முடிச்சிட்டியா? ஏன் எனக்கு see, you people, problem is I'm not asking why you didn't do it on that particular day. புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. My question is, try to understand why I'm asking this. If you remember, for those who have not completed, you would have got a personal message on the next day. I asked the team to personally track it and find out what is the reason. Some of you have responded, but others I didn't even get responses. That shows ignorance. Means you're taking my time. அப்ப நான் எது கிளாஸ் எடுக்கணும் சொல்லு? Why should I take? Even I can think like that. No, எனக்கு 1008 வேலை இருக்கு actually. You don't even know how many hours I work in other schools for workshops and then come here. Shall I give excuses? நான் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இல்லாம எடுக்கணும் கிளாஸ், உட்கார முடியுமா என்னால? I'm trying my best to push. All that I'm asking is, during the time where I didn't take class, when was it uploaded? Everything gets tagged, right? See, if I'm unreasonable, you ask me a question, okay. எல்லாமே சொல்லல, அட்லீஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு எனக்கு இதெல்லாம் புரியலன்னு கேட்டா கூட I will help you. I'm ready for that also. But when there is no effort, why should I put effort is my question. Because I'm seeing, I'm not asking this only for this assignment. There is a background for it. I'm able to see that there is a lot of taking things for granted from your side. If people are not working, and I can write and give you after November, I'll not take so much of stress on your behalf. If you are ready to work, I'll work with you. You want me to push, help you, I cannot do that. Simply me keeping explaining problems where you don't have interest, that's not my job also. Right? I hope you guys can understand what is happening here, what is happening in school, why you are sitting here. There is a reason why you people came here, no? I'm not saying even you came for time pass or something, but there is a purpose for which you're coming and sitting here. Am I right? You're sitting here, you're spending hours of, I understand you're spending hours of time in school, you're sometimes tired, I understand. Did I say anything for that? I've literally seen people sleeping also. I understand why it is happening. ரெண்டு பக்கமும் இருக்குடா cameras. I later monitor what is happening. When I write this side, I'll observe what is happening. Don't think I'm not observing. I'm just ignoring it. That's it. Because I want to respect you guys. I hope you understand what I mean. I see you guys like, you know what is this course called in Bangalore for state board? PUC in கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? அப்படின்னா என்னது? Have you heard of this term called PUC? என்னது PUC? It's called pre-university course. 11th and 12th Bangalore, they call it like that. And in Andhra, they call 11th and 12th as junior intermediate in சொல்லுவாங்க. Okay, here you are calling it as 11th and 12th. No, what is the meaning of it is, you're just 1 year below entering the undergraduation. That's why I want to treat you with respect. அப்படியே சடனா காலேஜுக்குள்ள போனதுக்கு அப்புறம் மெச்சூரிட்டிலாம் வந்து கிழிஞ்சிராது. I know what will happen. Whether you're going to be a doctor, engineer, whatever you're going to do, ஒன்றும் வராது. If you have your brothers or sisters, you can find out from them. ஒன்றும் வர இப்படி இருந்த வேலைக்கு nobody will spoon feed you also. I'm talking all these things because of multiple observations. I'm not asking about this assignment at all. People are so lethargic. That's bothering me really. Sometimes at the end of 1 hour, I feel like, why am I even taking classes for you guys? I'll be honest. That's my inner feeling. I feel like, why am I wasting my time on you people? Why should I waste? Not necessary. Right? This is going to get repeated. No, I'll take things seriously. Okay, things till last month were different. There was August, September, October end, I'm going to complete the syllabus. After that, you're going to rush. I'll put the future in front of you. After that, schools are going to put you in tremendous pressure. Write it down from you. You will have lab activities. Okay, already you have lost time in the name of assembly and other things. After that, the annual day, sports day, everything will come. I'm not sure if it is over in your schools. Is it over? Time will be taken for that also. All of a sudden, December will come up, you will be completely blank. All that I'm asking is consistency. ஒரு நாளைக்கு 2 subtopic படிக்க முடியாதா? That is the reason you're coming here, right? And for that purpose, I'm asking you to solve that worksheet. What is your problem? You didn't do it, I understand. Okay, that particular day you didn't do it. But all I'm asking is, why is there no responsibility for yourself from your end? I feel like as if you're doing a favor to me by solving the assignment. I don't need that favor. I'm not writing the exam also. நான் புக்கை பார்த்து கூட சொல்லி தருவேன், எனக்கு பிரச்சனை இல்லை. Nobody is going to question me. If I get a doubt, I can refer to the book while solving. But what will you people do in exam? You're writing it for the first time. You want to put yourself in that kind of a pressure? Is it even going into your head? Do you think I'm making sense, or are you able to understand what I'm saying? And what I'm asking, can you tell me? முடிக்கலன்னா கூட எனக்கு பிரச்சனை இல்லை. I'm asking about the responsibility for yourself. Next time வந்து முடிக்கலன்னா, if you have not completed, it is your responsibility to drop a message saying that this is the reason I have not completed and give me time for these many days. Is that point clear? And within the time that you request, you are supposed to complete your job. Is that point clear? So all that will be given is 15 to 20 questions. That's it. For that, it should not take more than 4 days. If at all you do 5 problems at your house. But try. If I சொல்றது எப்படி வரும், how will you understand? Trust me, those who have done the work, at least you will understand and be able to relate to what I'm speaking. Because you would have at least referred your notes and the formula you apply பண்ண, இந்த formula apply பண்ண, at least you would have tried something. But what is going to happen? See, I don't want to go beyond this, okay? I repeat, I want to treat you people with respect. I'm not going to scold you, but I'll just ignore. I hope you understand the meaning of it. If you're going to come to me with a question, first thing is I'll check your background or whether you have done a groundwork or not. And if not, don't ask me anything. You do work from your side, you can come. You asked me questions about it, no? Like NCERT questions, but you have worked on the assignment also. Were you able to understand? Right? So she asked me, sir, can you help me with NCERT? But till date, I didn't have any backlog. So I was actually ready to help. I told her also, I will spend even 1 hour extra from my side. I don't mind. Even if it is one-on-one, I'll spend it. I don't mind. But if you're not working and coming to me, I'm not ready to help. So this is really bothering me. I know what will happen to you if you trust me and my experience of trying to help you, make use of it, or else I'll have to deal the things in a different way. Is that clear? Right? So shall we see a few more problems? So the problems that are based on motion of charges in electric and magnetic fields. So when you talk about a charged particle moving in a magnetic field, right, or in an electric field, what does it experience? When a charged particle is moving in a magnetic field or an electric field, it experiences force, right? So when it is entering the electric field, it experiences a force of Q into E. When it enters a magnetic field, it is going to experience a force of QEB sin theta, right? Now, when you talk about the direction, if at all you project the particle perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field, it is going to move in a what path? Circular path. Circular path's radius is given by the formula R is equal to mv divided by qb, or R is also equal to, what is mv? What momentum? Yes. So it is P divided by QB, right? Or P can also be written in terms of kinetic energy. How do you write it as? Root of 2m into K divided by QB. I would have given this also, right? Is equal to root of 2m into, in the place of K, the place of kinetic energy, you can write it in terms of E into V also. Is that point clear? So you can write it as E into V, the whole divided by QB. See, E means electron, not necessarily every time it is supposed to be electron. You can write it as QV also, where Q is going to be the charged particle, the charge of the charged particle, and V is the potential difference across which the charged particle is projected. Is that point clear? Right? So divided by QB. Now, when you calculate the time period of the same, what is going to happen? It is going to be 2 pi m divided by QB, and it is independent of, it is independent of the speed. So if you project the same particle, same charged particle into the same magnetic field at the same angle, okay, mostly what will happen is this will come only for perpendicular and helical path. So when you project the same charged particle into the same magnetic field, it will complete the circular path in the same amount of time, irrespective of whatever speed with which you project it. Okay. So when you project it with different speed, what are the parameters that will get affected? It is the radius. Radius will change, but what will happen to the time period? It will be the same. Okay. Now, what about the frequency? It is going to be, it is 1 by 8. It is QB divided by 2 pi m. Right? What about this? When velocity makes an angle theta with respect to the horizontal, where the theta is not equal to 0, 180 or 90, then what will happen? It will follow a helical path, right? So when you talk about that helical path, in that what is going to be the radius of the helical path? It will be R is equal to M into V perpendicular divided by QB, right? It is going to be MV sin theta divided by QB, and T is equal to 2 pi R divided by V perpendicular. It is going to be 2 pi M divided by QB. Here also, if you observe, the time period is independent of velocity. But when you talk about helical path, there is one important concept that comes into picture. What is it? So when you talk about the particle moving like this, there is a distance between. So there is a horizontal distance traveled by the particle in one full rotation. What is the distance called as? You call it as pitch. So what is the pitch of the helix? It is given as 2 pi mv cos theta, the whole divided by q. Is the point clear? Right? So kinetic energy gained by the electron when accelerated through a potential difference of V is given as half mv square is equal to EV. Half mv square is equal to EV, where V is equal to square root of 2E into capital V divided by M. So what is this concept actually? This is energy conservation. So more than saying as energy conservation, it is actually work energy theorem. So basically, when we have a potential source or a potential difference of V, okay, and you have an electron which is accelerated across this potential V. So what is the work done on that electron? Work done on the electron is equal to E into V. Is that point clear? What is the change in kinetic energy? So before the potential difference was applied, the particle would have been at rest. After that, it would have gained the kinetic energy of half mv square. If you recollect the concept of work energy theorem from your 11th grade, right, it states the sum of work done by all the forces is equal to, can someone complete it? Change in kinetic energy. So the amount of work done by all the forces is equal to change in kinetic energy. What is work done? It is EV. And what is the change in kinetic energy? It is half mv square. This is what is written here. Is the point clear? Yeah. Or you can say the electrostatic potential energy is getting converted to kinetic energy. That is based on energy conservation. So you can apply both here because the forces are conservative in nature. You remember what is conservative and non-conservative? So what is a conservative force? When you talk about a work done by a conservative force in a round trip, it is going to be 0. Examples of conservative force: gravitational force, electrostatic force. These are all conservative in nature. Whereas non-conservative forces are the ones where you do a work in a round trip, it is going to be a non-zero value. Right? What are the examples of non-conservative forces? So all resistive forces are going to be non-conservative in nature. Is that point clear? So this is how it works. Half mv square is equal to E into V. So V is equal to square root of 2E into V divided by M. So did you all make a note? Yeah. Done. Can I proceed? Can I proceed or you're still copying? Okay. So let's try to solve this problem. An electron travels in a circular path of radius 20 centimeter in a magnetic field of 2 into 10 power minus 3 Tesla. So let's take the data first. R is equal to 20 centimeter and magnetic field is 2 into 10 power minus 3 Tesla. Right. First question. Calculate the speed of the electron. So how are we supposed to do? R is equal to mv divided by qb. So R is how much? 20 into 10 power minus 2 is equal to ms 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 into speed is what you need to calculate. The whole divided by charge of the electron is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 into magnetic field is 2 into 10 power minus 3. Now listen to this. See 9.1 and 1.6. If you observe, what is the nearest multiple of 1.6? See, what is the nearest multiple to 9.1, which can be divisible by 1.6? It is 9.6, right? So what you can do is you can approximate it to 0.6, approximating, just for the sake of faster calculations. Did you understand why I did it? So 9.1 is there. No, actually, it will be slightly greater than this. Sorry, less than that. It will be lesser than. So 0.5 something will come. I just rounded it off to 0.6. So you can cancel this 0.3 times. So what will happen here is V will be equal to 20 divided by 0.3. So can I write it as 200 by 3? I'm directly writing it. So 20 divided by 0.3 is 200 by 3 into 10 power minus 2 into 10 power minus 3, 10 power minus 5 into 10 power minus 19. So how much is that? 10 power minus, so minus 22, minus 22, minus 24. Yeah. So 10 power minus 24 is equal to 10 power minus 31 into V. So 10 power minus 31 can come this side. It will become 10 power 31. So 10 power 31 into 10 power minus 24 is 10 power 7. So what is 200 by 3? 66.6, right? Approximately. So 66.67 into 10 power 7 meter per second, or this can also be written as 6.67 into 10 power 8 meter per second. I hope the data is right now. So 6.67 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Let me check the value alone once. 6.67. How come they got 10 power 7 there? 7 into 10 power 7. I'm sorry. It is not 0.6, the 6. The 6, no, 1.6 into 6 is 9.6. So this will go 3 times, right? 2 will cancel this 3 times. So it is 20 by 3 only. It is 20 by 3 into 10 power minus, same 24. 10 power minus 24. So here itself you will get, here itself we'll get 6.67 into 10 power 7. See, that's what they've given the answer as approximately 7 into 10 power 7, because here the value will decrease actually. It will not be 6, it will be 5 point something. So when this comes this side, denominator will be less, hence the output value will be more. Is that clear? So 6.67 into 10 power 7 meter per second. Am I clear, guys? Now, what is the potential difference through which the electron must be accelerated to acquire the speed? What is the potential difference across which it must be accelerated to attain the speed? So we have an equation, right? What is it? The kinetic energy of this particle is supposed to be equal to E into V. Right. So half into what is going to be the mass? It will be 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 into what is going to be V square? It is 6.67 into 10 power 7 the whole square is equal to E is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 into the potential difference V. Is the point here? So again, you can do the same approximation. You can cancel this 6 times. So this goes 3 times. So 3 into 6.67. We can make it as 6.7 approximately. So 6.7 square is 67 square. How much is that? So V will be equal to 3 into 10 power minus 31 into 6.67 square is how much? How much is 6.67 square? Or you can make it as 6.7 square. 6.7 into 6.7 is going to be 49 here, 36, 42 plus 42, 84, 36, 84, 49, 9, 8. So 4589. Okay. Into, I'll write it as 45.89 into 10 power 7, the whole square is 10 power 14. The whole divided by this 10 power minus 19 will come this side. Am I right? So 45.89 into 3, it should be somewhere around 135 because 45 3s is 135. So 135 point something into 10 power minus 31 into 10 power 14 is 10 power minus 17. So 10 power 19 goes to the numerator. 10 power minus 17 into 10 power 19. How much is that? 10 power? So into 10 power 2 volt, or can I write it as 13.5 into 10 power 3 volt or 13.5 kilovolt? Let me check what is the answer. Approximately 14 kilovolt. Can I proceed? So try this. Is it so? So this one is right, no? 6.7 is 445.89. So I left this 89 aside. So 45 into 3 is 135. So I thought it's 135 point something. Actually, it will be 136 point something because it's 45.9, no, 89. So it will be 136 point something into 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 31 into 10 power 14 is 10 power minus 17. That's right. So this goes to a numerator. It becomes 10 power 2. So 10 power 19 into 10 power minus 17 is 10 power 2. But what I did is I pushed one decimal point to the left. Did you do that? See, it is actually 135 point something into 10 power 2, which can be written as 13.5 into 10 power 3. So 10 power 3 volt is 1 kilovolt. Did you do any mistake? Check it again. Okay, you can try this. In a chamber of a uniform magnetic field of 8, G is written, no? G stands for Gauss. It is a CGS unit of magnetic field. SI unit of magnetic field is, I'll explain it, listen. So the question is, in a chamber of uniform magnetic field of 8 Gauss. So Gauss is the CGS unit of magnetic field. So 1 Gauss is given as 10 power minus 4 Tesla. So this amount of magnetic field is maintained. Okay. An electron with a speed of 4 into 10 power 6 meter per second enters the chamber in a direction normal to the field. So whenever you see the word direction normal to the field, right? Charge and magnetic field normal, the first thing that should come to your mind is circle, right? Now, describe the path of the electron. So what is it going to be? So it is going to be circle. So what is the frequency of revolution of the electron? So frequency is equal to Q into B divided by 2 pi into M. What is the charge of the electron? 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 into what is the value of magnetic field? 8 into 10 power minus 4. The whole divided by 2 pi. That is 6.28 into mass is 9.1 into minus 31. So again, you can do the same approximation 6 times, right? So this will go 4 times, this will go 3 times. This will go 2 times and this will go 3.14 times, right? So it is going to be 2 divided by 14 to 3 is 42. 42 means, so it is going to be 9.42. Yeah. So 10 power minus 19 into 10 power minus 4, it is 10 power minus 23. So 10 power minus 31 goes to the numerator. So 10 power 31 into 10 power minus 23, how much is that? 10 power 8. I think 2 can cancel this even. 4.76 times. So 1 divided by 4.76 will also work, right? So this is going to be the frequency. Like you need to calculate. So 1 by 5 approximately how much is it? 4.76. If you take it closer to 5, how much is it? So 0.2, right? So 0.2 into 10 power 8 or 2 into 10 power 7 approximately. So it should be greater than 2 because the denominator is less than 5. So what will it be? 2 point something into 10 power 7 hertz, right? So we converted everything to SI unit, no? So let me check the answer. Yeah. So 2 point something, no, into 10 power 7. So what you can do is, let's say the next decimal is 2. The value after the decimal point is 2. So it is 22 point something into 10 power 6. Can I write it like this? So what I did is 10, I borrowed one 10 from here, multiplied it here. So 22 point something into 10 power 6 hertz. 10 power 6 is what? 1 million or mega. So what you can write is 22 point something megahertz. Is that point clear? Right. See, generally when they say describe the path of the electron needed, we can calculate the radius also. What is going to be the radius? So when they say describe the path of the electron, you can say it is a circle with a radius of some value. So R is equal to MB divided by QB. You can write that also. So you can either simply say it as circle because it's already given as normal. You could have told circle had they just mentioned the question without values. Since they gave values, you can say it is a circle which has a radius of this much value, just for a safer side. Is the point clear? So how much is that value going to be? 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 into what is the velocity? 4 into 10 power 6, the whole divided by what is going to be the charge? 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 into what is the magnetic field? It is 8 into 10 power minus 4. So 1.6 will cancel this 6 times, 4 will cancel this 2 times, this will cancel this 3 times. So how much is it? 3 into 10 power minus 31 into 10 power 6 is 10 power minus 25. So 10 power 10 power minus 25, denominator is 10 power minus 23. So it will be 3 into 10 power minus 2 meter. Actually, it should be 3 centimeter. I don't know if it will be the small. Yeah, 2.8 centimeter. Okay, this is one. Okay, 4.71. But did you understand? All are approximate calculations only that I'm doing. So it is the answer that they've given is 2.8 centimeter. We got it closer to that. So what I'm doing is whenever there is a electron coming in a question, all that I'm doing is mass by charge ratio. I'm taking it as 6. Actually, it is not exactly 6. Mass is how much? 9.1 into 10 power minus 31. Charge is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. So 6. So I'm taking this as 6. 6 into 10 power minus 14. 14, huh? 10 power minus 12, sorry. So 6 into 10 power minus 12 will be what ratio? Mass by charge ratio, not charge by mass ratio. Mass in the numerator, charge in the denominator. Is the point clear? We check volume. So R is 2.8, then right, 2.8, and this is fine. So what is the third part of the question? Okay. What happens to the path of the electron if it progressively loses its energy due to collision with the atoms or molecules of the environment? What will happen to it? So when it is going to undergo collision, it is going to lose energy, right? Energy will be lost in the form of collision, provided you take it to be inelastic collisions, right? It's not going to be elastic in nature. So what energy is it going to lose? Kinetic energy. And what is the relation I gave you for the radius in terms of kinetic energy? R is equal to root of 2m into k, the whole divided by qb. So R is directly proportional to kinetic energy. So due to collision, what will happen? Kinetic energy will decrease. So as a result of which, what will happen to the radius of the circular path? That will also decrease. The radius keeps decreasing. Is the point clear? Makes sense? Just make a note of it. You can say it will be spiral. Shall I proceed? Can you try one last problem based on this concept? சொல்றேன். இந்த கொஸ்டினா புரியல. சார்ஜ் டு மாஸ் சொல்லு, மாஸ் டு சார்ஜ். அதுல E by M இந்த ப்ராப்ளம். இந்த ப்ராப்ளம்ல E by M ஆயிடும். அது எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்ட், இது மேக்னெட்டிக் ஃபீல்டா? இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சாப்டர்ல அதுல கூட why did I say charge by mass ratios, because இங்க ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கும் பர் ப்ரொஜெக்டைல் பேஸ்டா. லாஸ்ட் பட் ஒன் ப்ராப்ளம், இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் இதை நீ சால்வ் பண்ணும்போது பார்த்தனா இது ஃபுல்லா பாரு. y is directly proportional to q by m, charge by mass. இந்த ஃபார்முலா வச்சு தான் I solved this. ஃபார்முலாவே கிடையாது அதுக்கு, இதுதான் டிரைவ். பேசிக்கலி ப்ரொஜெக்டைல். ஓகே, அது ஃபார்முலாவே இல்லை டைரக்டா. அதுதான் பட் ஒன் இஃப் யூ ட்ரீட் இட் லைக் a formula you can use it. அந்த லாஸ்ட்ல ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்குல்ல, அதுனா QB என்ன எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் ஞாபகம் இல்லை சொல்லு. QE Vx square 2m v square QE x square. Okay, QE L square. அதுதான். So I have to treat that like a formula. ஏன்னா அது வந்து projectile motion. So could you solve this problem? Could you solve it? தூங்குறது இல்லையா? Yeah. So listen. A proton projected in a magnetic field of 0.02 Tesla travels along a helical path of radius 5 centimeter and a pitch of 20 centimeter. So what is the magnetic field here? 0.02 Tesla, radius is 5 into 10 power minus 2 meter, and what is going to be the pitch? 20 into 10 power minus 2 meter. Find the components of the velocity of the proton along and perpendicular to the magnetic field. Take the mass of the proton to be 1.6 into 10 power minus 27. So what is going to be the mass of it? It is 1.6 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. Right? Now, the question is, since you need the velocity of the proton along and perpendicular to the magnetic field, right? So there are two formulae with respect to helical path. What is it? One is the radius says R is equal to M into V perpendicular divided by QB. And there is another formula for pitch. So pitch says it is equal to V parallel into T. Is the point clear? Right? So M into V perpendicular divided by QB, or pitch is equal to V parallel into T. So V perpendicular is the perpendicular component. V parallel is obviously the parallel component, right? So what is the formula for pitch here? It is 2 pi m divided by QB into, instead of me writing V cos theta, I'll write it as V parallel and leave it no. So similarly, here R is given, just substitute it. So R is how much? 5 into 10 power minus 2 is equal to, what is the mass of it? 1.6 into 10 power minus 27 into V perpendicular, the whole divided by Q is also 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 this time, right? Into what is going to be the value of B? 0.02. So 1.6 and 1.6 will get cancelled. V perpendicular will be equal to how much? 5 into 0.02. How much is it? 0.0 is it is 0.1 into 10 power minus 2 into 10 power minus 19. It is 10 power minus 21. And this 10 power minus 27 will come to the other side as 10 power plus 27. So answer is going to be 0.1 into 10 power 6, right? Or I can write as 1 into 10 power 5 meter per second. So 10 power 5 meter per second is going to be the velocity along horizontal. Is the point clear? So what about the pitch? It is given as 20. So 20 into 10 power minus 2 is equal to 2 pi is 6.28 into 10 power, that's it, 6.28 into what is going to be the mass? It's given already 1.6 into 10 power minus 27, the whole divided by charge is also 1.6 into 10 power minus 19, and magnetic field is going to be 0.02. 1.6 and 1.6 are gone. So how much will it be? 20 into 0.02. So it is 2 into 0.2. 2 into 0.2 is 4. Correct? Huh? No. 2 into 0.2 is 0.4. So it is going to be 0.4 divided by 6.28 into, this will go to the other side as 10 power minus 19 to 10 power minus 2. It is 10 power minus 21, and this side it is going to be 10 power 27. So 10 power minus 27 will come this side as 10 power 27. And remember, this whole thing is actually multiplied with V parallel. Am I right? It is whole thing is multiplied with V parallel. So V parallel is equal to 0.4 by 6.28 into 10 power 6. So 0.4 divided by 6.28, if I approximate it to 6 itself, it will be into 10 power 6. It will be 0.2 divided by 3 into 10 power 6, or it is 2 divided by 3 into 10 power 5. 2 divided by 3 is going to be 0.6 something. So 0.67 into 10 power 5 meter per second. So 0.65 into 10 power, 67 into 10 power 5 meter per second will be the approximate answer. Okay, let me check the value once. Yeah. So for the first one, it is 1 into 10 power 5. For perpendicular, we got it. And for parallel, what they did is, we wrote it as 0.6 something into 10 power 5. They wrote it as 6 point something into 10 power 4. They borrowed 110 from there. I hope you could understand this. Right? Yeah, just make a note of. But did you get the logic of how to think for this kind of a problem? If they ask V parallel and V perpendicular, you need not sit and substitute the whole formula. All right? Okay. So this is one last problem based on this concept of charged particle projected into magnetic field. I hope you could understand this, right? So the concepts that are left out are force experienced by current carrying conductor, torque, and galvanometer. Okay. So these three I'll try to complete it in the next 2 days. And did you all get a message? Oh, you don't have mobile, no? Okay. There is a test this week. When is it? On Sunday in the morning. You will get the notification for it. Is the point clear? Like I told you, for test also are expected. Will not follow from our side. If at all you are not writing for some reason, it is your responsibility to keep us updated. Is the point clear? If you're not writing for some other commitment, it is fine. But if you want to escape from the test, I'll not suggest that. Then you will struggle. For that, I can do nothing. Okay. So try to write it. Any other questions? Is it clear? So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll finish this chapter. So revise the concepts and come, especially the concept of torque and galvanometer. Yeah. So we'll wind up this.
Thanks, sir.